Octopath Traveler is rated T for teen. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we had gone around the inner ring of Orstera, and we ventured into some of the additional caves that we had available to us because we were competently leveled at last. And today we are going to be going to Wellspring to take care of Olberic's Chapter 3. We're starting Chapter 3s this time. So this is the party I'm going to be going with for right now. The reason we're going to Wellspring is to finish up getting to all of the Chapter 2 towns. Wellspring is unique in that it is the only town that only has Chapter 3s, whereas every other town besides Quarrycrest has one Chapter 2 and one Chapter 3. So it's going to be kind of interesting for the next few episodes because we'll just be able to warp directly to the town instead of having to walk through a dangerous area, so those videos might actually be a little bit shorter. It's also, what else was I going to say? Yeah, also, this is the party we're going to be dealing with. I'm probably going to drop Tressa in the next episode because we are doing pretty okay on money, and also Tressa is nearing the level requirement for her Chapter 3, which I think is 34. So, you know, as soon as she hits 30, she'll probably be okay. And then I'm bringing Cyrus along because he is one of the weaker members, and also his chapter is like one of the highest level requirements in 40. So similar to how Haunted kind of was in the party the entire time, I think Cyrus might be in the same position. Maybe I may be switching him out with Primrose because Primrose is in a similar situation. She's 26, but her chapter requirement is 40. But without further ado, I'm going to cut until we get to the Eastern Sunshade Sands, where we can transition into the Wellspring Sands, or whatever it's called. Alright, so now we are in the Northern Wellspring Sands. Another thing I'm going to do before I forget, I believe someone can learn a new skill, right? Olberic can learn Stout Wall, finally, so that opens up his final skill, Brand's Thunder. Unleash a tremendously powerful sword attack on a single foe. And we also get a new support skill, which is Surpassing Power. So this increases the maximum damage a character can deal to just under 100,000. Normally the cap is like 9,999. So for right now, I'm probably not going to be equipping it because we aren't frequently dealing damage in a single hit that's close to that cap. It is very useful in the late game. So definitely something worth getting, especially on your powerhouse units. So keep that in mind, but that's just something that you can grab. Can we learn anything else of interest? I don't want to spend the 1,000 because I actually want to get Brand's Thunder because it is very, very good. And then I also want to just be able to get, I want to finish up everyone's base classes before I start really going into their secondary jobs. So yeah, we do have something we want to grab on the way to Wellspring, and I believe it's actually like right up over here. Got some new enemies, I believe. Well, we got new scorpion friends to deal with. Let's see, are you guys weak to axes per chance? The worm is, although I think Cyrus revealed that. Ouch. How about you guys, are you weak to ice? Scorpions are weak to ice, I will take it. I'm just gonna heal wounds, whatever. That's really not that much. Arrows? No one's weak to arrows. Okay, duly noted. In which case, I'm just gonna have Tressa stab the sandworm with a lance. And then we'll just do Blizzard. Get these guys out of here. Oh! Scorpions are kinda tough. Duly noted. Hopefully, Icewind could probably take it out, right? Yeah, okay, good. Didn't feel like wasting the extra SP. Alright, Cyrus. Heck yeah. Alright, and then I believe if we go down here and just through here, yep, this looks like the right way. We have a random cave, the Shrine of the Lady of Grace. Well, we would go on if it wasn't for the stinking monsters. Alright, let's actually get, we were like a pixel off from getting into the stinking shrine. That's just my luck. Anyway, a voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Sealtige, Lady of Grace. Unto thee who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Oh boy. We have unlocked Dancer as a secondary job, so finally we have all 8 of the secondary jobs of the main travelers. Spoiler alerts, there are 4 more, but we won't be getting those for some time. I mean, granted, you could probably tell that there's more, given the fact that there's a giant missing segment in the, in the whatchamacallit, in the wheel. And actually, that's one thing that's actually kind of interesting. If you look at the wheel order, it actually spells Octopath based on the characters who start as that class. So we have Ophelia, so O, Cyrus C, Tressa T, Olberic O, Primrose P, Alphen A, Therian T, and Honnet H. And actually, oh no, for a second I thought it also. I also thought that, like, the stinking, classes actually spelled out the thing, too, because Apothecary A-T-H, Apothecary Thief, Hunter A-T-H, but I'm just stupid. That's not the case, but, one thing I do want to see if I can grab, is I want to see if I can get the, SP healing skill, because I think we got that on Primrose. So we need to get 4 skills, which I don't think we're going to get anywhere close, unfortunately. Or no, we need... Oh, we can just barely get 3. Oh, second wind. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, okay, well, it's... Heck, endless items. Cover a certain amount of SP each turn. That's going to be tremendously useful, especially if we keep, Therian as a mage, and we can just spam the SPs, the SP healing. Like, that's not gonna be a problem at all. Although I do need to equip him with a staff again. Psychic staff. That's totally worth it. Totally worth it. 100%. I don't remember how much it heals. I think it's like 5% of your maximum SP. So, like, he should be healing like 6 SP each turn, which isn't that much, but, you know, anything to kind of dampen the expense is totally worth it in my book. There is a chest over there, but I'm not going to be too worried about it. Speaking of, I could probably give Olberic a plum. We are still pretty good on gear, so I shouldn't be too concerned. Anyway, let's see if we can make it to Wellspring, if we don't get interrupted by these worms every 5 seconds. Alright, so Therian heals 7 SP. Ooh, hello. Ugh, I still can't believe it. How in the god's name does he command that great serpent to do his bidding? Who am I talking about? Trust me, you're better off not knowing. I can't get another person involved. You don't understand how dangerous that man and his beast are. Okay, that certainly sounds ominous. Can I just... Thanks. Don't worry about it. That's not gonna heal your health. It's not gonna help you, sir. But apparently Therian heals 7 SP, which I think is because he has a max of 120, and I think 5% of 120 is 6, but because he's 121, that extra 1 just causes it to round up or something. That sounds about right, but yeah, that's lovely. We have more enemies too here. What are these guys going to do?
Victory shall be mine.
Last stand perchance? They're weak to axes. That's good to know.
Over here.
And then maybe they're also weak to wind? Alright, that is awesome. Sure, let's just use heal wounds, cap everyone off. Alright. Dark Roller is weak to daggers, so we should get a pretty hefty amount of SP. Yeah, that really wasn't quite as much as I was expecting, but I won't question it. I wonder if we're finally getting into the more difficult enemies, because these guys seem to be taking... Oh my goodness, Olberic! Because these guys are taking kind of a beating, truth be told. Alright, so unfortunately we don't have Thunderstorm. Thunderblast, whatever it's called. But still. And that was Poison Strike, so that probably would, whatchamacallit, it'll probably poison us if it's successful, so we probably want to... No! Oh, that's unfortunate. That's just a waste of SP. Oh. I didn't even, like, press down. I think, oh man, I think the controller just misread that input so hard. But this is to Wellspring, I am pretty sure. Yeah, this looks like it. Alright. That's right, I had business here. So we have Olberic and Therian. We're going to be dealing with Olberic's today. After learning what you can from Gustav, you head to Wellspring. Erhardt should be here somewhere. Alright, let's go. The story so far. And so Olberic triumphed in the arena at Victor's Hollow, defeating Gustav the Black Knight in an epic struggle. Gustav shared the story of Erhardt's past, a tale of home lost while a king sat idly by, and of how Erhardt swore vengeance upon the crown. Did you wield your blade only for revenge, old friend? What do you fight for now that the thirst has been sated? Have you too lost your purpose? Olberic sought answers to these questions, answers he knew would come only after a clash of blades. And so did Olberic arrive in Wellspring.
Whoa.
Erhardt's somewhere in this town. Best start asking around. Alright, and Tress has spotted 1,400 bucks. That's great. There are tons of things to do out here. Tons of chests to plunder. And all of the places we need to speak are all the way on the other side.
Well met.
Excuse me. Do you know of a man named Erhardt?
Aye.
Tough bastard with a sword, you mean? Aye, everyone here does. He defended our town from those goddamn lizardmen when it seemed like they'd overrun us all. Some folk here say he's our savior, and you won't find me saying otherwise.
Well.
Do you have any idea where I might find him? Afraid I couldn't say. Don't see him around much, truth be told.
I think.
Is that so? In any event, thanks for the help. Alright, guess we're gonna want to keep asking around. Hello, sir, guarding a door.
Hail.
Can you help me? I'm looking for a man. Goes by the name Erhardt. Erhardt? You'd be looking for the swordsman then. So you know the man. Aye, and know him well. We all do, for the debt we owe him. Debt? Aye, see, this town is plagued by damn lizard men. The time was, they were happy to skulk about in their lairs and leave us well enough alone, but then they took to setting upon travelers heading to and fro. A fine mess it was till Erhardt came along and started taking care of them for us.
Whoa.
So where is he now? That I couldn't tell you. Don't see him much about on the streets.
Gramercy.
I see. Thank you for your help. Curious, so it seems like Erhardt might actually be doing good now. Hello, miss. Do you have any info for us?
Well met.
Excuse me, milady. Do you know a man named Erhardt?
I'm pretty sure.
Erhardt? I suppose you're talking about the swordsman.
Just so.
That would be him.
Oh, yes.
A while ago, he saved one of the trade caravans from the lizardmen and escorted here to town safe and sound. He's a bit of a hero around these parts, though I haven't set eyes on him myself, mind.
Well,
Do you have any idea where I might find him? Couldn't say. He doesn't show up in town much.
thank you.
That is unfortunate. Thank you nonetheless.
Hold it!
You there! Halt! If you don't mind, sir, we've got a few questions. What about? Are you the one who's been wandering around town bothering people with questions about Lord Erhardt?
I see.
I've been asking after him, yes. Care to tell us why? What do I tell them? I have no inclination to lie, but... From what the townsfolk tell me, Erhardt's a veritable local legend here. What would they think if they knew I harbored a grudge against their hero and savior?
Oh?
Cat got your tongue, sir. We can go somewhere private if you'd like.
As you wish.
Yes, that might be for the best. What life do you live here, Erhardt? Have you found a new purpose here? Have you found a cause for which to wield your sword? And if you have, might I still find the same? Now slow down there, let me get this straight. Your name is Olberic Eisenberg, known as the Unbending Blade of Hornburg, a realm that fell some years ago. And you're here to seek out Lord Erhardt, who was once a fellow knight in that self-same realm?
Just so.
That's the sum of it. Well, fair befall you, sir. 'Tis an honor to welcome a former brother-in-arms of his lordship here to Wellspring. You should have said that straight away, sir. We'd not have done you the discourtesy of dragging you to this dingy room.
The truth is...
You might not like the rest of my tale so much. Much has been passed between Erhardt and I since the days we fought side by side. Things that are best not shared out on the streets, where the townspeople might hear.
Indeed?
And yet I trust you'll not be averse to sharing them with us, Sir Olberic. Captain Bale, sir! Leave us. I would speak to Sir Olberic in private. With your permission, Sir Olberic.
I see.
Of course. I have questions of my own. I'm sure you do.
Uh-oh.
Then I'll go and, inspect the men, sir. Oh, man. You know, I'm not gonna make a joke.
In fact...
You should know that I am the reason that Lord Erhardt is fighting for the town. Is that so? We met by chance. I suppose you heard the stories about the lizard men?
I see.
I heard there have been attacks on travelers outside the town.
Verily.
A caravan was ambushed, but fortune smiled upon the merchants that day. Lord Erhardt fought off the assailants and escorted the caravan safely to town. When the man told me his name, I recognized it immediately. I asked him if he was once a knight of Hornburg. He did not deny it.
And so...
It was clear his journey had no destination, so I invited him to stay with us. At first he hesitated, but in the end he agreed to stay and lend us his aid, insomuch as I can, were his exact words.
I see.
And he's been helping you fend off the lizardmen threat ever since.
Yes.
Indeed, the townsfolk are most grateful for his services. I suppose you wish to know where he is. You are former comrades, the two greatest knights of your fallen realm. I see no reason to hide the truth from you. Do you? From the look of it, this town needs Erhardt. But I've come prepared to spill his blood if necessary. Should I confront him now? Is this the right time? Have you found a new cause, Erhardt? Do you now wield your blade for a noble cause? A man of the sword must have something to protect. Is this the answer you found? I have to meet the man. I must know. I must know if he's found purpose, the likes of which he took from me, and if so, can he give me back what I've lost? No, no reason at all. Tell me where he is.
In fact...
Very well, Lord Erhardt is...
Dire news!
Captain, sir! It's the lizard men, a whole horde of them!
What's that?
Where, God's damn it?
Oh,
Head straight for the town, sir, and in greater numbers than we've ever seen.
curses.
What of Lord Erhardt? He's gone to the cave, sir, fighting single-handed last we heard. God's teeth, we can only pray for his safety. In the meantime, gather every able-bodied man you can and march out to meet the horde. The town comes first. Once we've turned back the assault, we can go to Erhardt's aid.
Present! Well,
Would you let me help?
yes.
Let you? We would welcome it. We'll need every sword we can muster. Prepare for battle. We march immediately.
Present! May the gods
Sir
guard
Olberic.
our blade.
Follow when you are ready. Let us rendezvous on the lakeside trail.
As you wish.
I'll be there. Protecting the town comes first. There will be time enough later to find Erhardt. Alright, so we need to prepare then talk to Bale. But there's some travel banter. An oasis, the font of life in the arid waste of the desert.
Just so.
Just so, this one oasis provides water for all the towns hereabout. Is that so? Yes, some villages have small wells, but nothing to match the amount of water that flows forth from here. Civilization has flourished in this place since ancient times. It really is something of a miracle, this oasis, a blessing from the gods. And I must do what I can to save this civilization. Are you with me? Of course! You will have my utmost support. Why, with your brawn and my brains, I'm fain to say we shall be unstoppable. I pray it be so. So basically, maybe the lizard men just want the water too. Maybe we're just like dehydrating them to hacking back. But one thing that we can do is prepare. I believe the item shop is over here. Well, first we want to rest, so we're just gonna take a nap. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're just gonna take a nap. We're just gonna take a quick nap. It's totally fine. It's not like it's the next day and they've been fighting the lizard men for a day without our help. It's fine. But there are some extra gear things that we can pick up. Refined sword, which is half of our money. And that to Therian. Trickster's dagger, sure, we'll buy that too and give that to Therian. This is why I wanted Trissa. Nothing else besides maybe the Grand Vest is much of an improvement for anyone else. We'll probably be fine on items. I will just use the last of my money. Now we're poor again. If we really need to, we can just, give, we just spend it on someone else. One thing I might do is I might, I don't know, I kind of think I want to switch out Tressa, but I don't think there's much else. Yeah, we'll keep the Thief class, because that'll be useful. Anyway, is everyone good on their stuff? Can I give him the greatsword? Yep, that's totally worth it. Just want to make sure I have good equipment on everyone. Because, you know, you never know what might be better. Give him the psychic staff, totally worth it. Alright. Now we're really prepared. Hopefully Tressa can pick up some good money on the way. And we're on the Western Wellspring Sands. Alright.
I've been awaiting.
Sir Olberic, we are ready when you are. Yep, we're gonna battle the Horde.
Ready.
Good. We must first secure this area and see that no harm befalls the town. Oh, those are certainly lizard men. They're here already. To arms, men. We gotta fight some lizard men.
I will not fail.
These guys are much different from the other guys that are just on the shores, you know? Last stand. Okay, so it's not axes. They're weak to one element. We have access to everything except for darkness, so hopefully it's not darkness. Although, granted, we are in the desert, and a lot of things are weak to the dark, I think. These guys are thick, too. Good lord. Ice? Oh, it's ice. Okay, we're fine then. On es Gucci. Arrow Storm. Not weak to arrows, so duly noted. Therian can at least break them with his ice spell. Therian does some pretty decent damage, all things considered. So do Trade Tempest, I guess. Maybe I should have Tressa try to like collect on people. No, I don't want to do Icicle. I want to do First Aid on Tressa. Because frankly, we are pretty poor, and if we want to spam, what's it called, the stinking hired help, we're gonna want to try and collect. Although, granted, we might actually kill them this round, depending on how strong Therian's thing is. Yeah, we might actually kill them. Yeah. Okay, that's a shame.
And that's that.
Whatever, it's fine. We still get like $1,000. Olberic gets a level up. No items though, unfortunate. Gosh, there's no end to them. Watch your backs. We need to fight more. These guys are blindfolded. I don't see why these guys are much stronger. Sand Lizard King 2. Strange that there are multiple kings in here. And then we'll just do Blizzard. Sure, that works, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe Therian didn't have much in the ways of HP. Dang, we missed. Alright. I'm gonna defend. I don't actually know what these are weak to. Sword? Nope. Okay, we're fine. Blizzard. Alright, so this should help Tressa's collecting. Chance of success 32. You know what, I'm gonna just defend. And then... yeah. Cyrus can weaken them a little bit more. Tressa can use collect. Alright, sure. $800 for that. That was not worth it. Okay, duly noted. If we have to do more, then we're not. We just won't. Although Therian is getting a little low on his whatchamacallits. HP. But we're fine. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a level up on him. Well, we got a level up on Tressa and Cyrus, so that has to count for something, right? We have stopped them, for the nonce. Do you think Lord Erhardt's safe, sir? If any man could survive alone, it would be him, and yet, against these numbers... I would send him reinforcements, but... Let me go. I could double his chances.
I am in your debt.
Then go quickly, Sir Olberic, and thank you. The smell of steel and blood. It puts me in mind of another battle. The one that ended with the fall of Hornburg. It's another world to me now. I can scarce remember the man that I was then. Did hatred drive my sword arm? Did fear? No, it was for a higher purpose.
I swear on my blade.
Upon this sword, I swear to defend this town and its people.
Verily.
Your words give us courage, sir. Men, form lines on this position. Let not one of those slavering fiends pass.
May the gods guard your blade. I see.
And yours. Hooray! Head west and make for the lizard man's den. Ho ho ho! Time to be racist against lizard people. Alright, I'm gonna save though. Well, I would. Except there are new enemies. Oh, what are the odds? Axe. Wow. Ouch. Steel SP.
I appreciate it. Really?
I thought these guys would have been weak to daggers. Ouch. Alright, Cyrus, you're gonna need to heal us. We ain't doing too hot.
My turn now.
Aerostorm?
Lot of arrows.
Okay, that's an ouch. Blizzard? Just a lizard man, that's weak.
Let's do this.
Goodness. Stray Tempest? Okay, well at least we broke the lizard man. There's no attack, Cyrus. Okay! Great. I'm gonna do... an Olive of Life.
Use this.
Yeah, these chapters, I mean, granted this is the first one and everyone is a little weak, save for Artharion. So we'll probably be fine, I think. Maybe they're weak to light. They are weak to light, so at least Cyrus can damage them. Although, if we do Steel SP on the Lizard Man, get some better HP, or better SP back. And then if we use Steel SP... Okay, good.
Where's the nearest tavern?
That was quite a project. Now time to save. Alright, I also took the liberty of giving everyone some grapes and plums to make sure they are back up to full. Or almost full at least. Just as finding tons of money, we're making our money back. Slowly but surely. There's some extra, there's a lot of chests down here. 400 bucks. I mean, I guess the lizard men probably aren't the richest people in the world, but still, it's not much. Alright, what is in here? Probably more lizard men. Yeah. Ooh, that's a new guy. I thought we fought those guys on the outside. Are they Lizardmen 3? Sand Lizard King 1? Okay. Sure. Sure. I'll show these guys off, I guess. Oh, and the guy went to sleep. That's lovely. So... they use Blizzard, and then Tressa can use Ice Wind. Or not Ice Wind, Trade Winds. Maybe these guys are weak to stabs? They are weak to stabs. Duly noted. Then then if we use Trade Tempest, that gets rid of that. And then I want to whack him. Whoops, don't want to flee. Don't want to make that mistake again. Whack him with a staff.
Victory shall be mine.
And then we can do level slash. I guess, why not? And then just... You know, sure, let's just do heal wounds to top everyone off.
How about you?
And then... Level slash. And... Blizzard. There we go, that's everyone.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Alright, awesome and epic. I also took off evasive maneuvers before this video started, so just to make sure we can get adequate experience because everyone is a little bit on the weaker end, so just wanted to make sure we would be training up. Oh, wow, these lizard guys just do not have they do not have the cash, not have the monies. These are even more new guys. It's lovely. These guys are weak to wind, however, so we can at least break some of them.
Out of my way.
Are the bugs weak to daggers? No, they must be weak to lances or sword.
Now,
What
next?
It's a little bit difficult. Yeah, that's actually very difficult.
Victory shall be mine.
Here's level slash. They're weak to swords. Duly noted. Okay. If we use Blizzard. And then Tressa, I guess, can just use Wind again. And then if I have... Oh shoot, I should have had Olberic guard. Doesn't matter though. We can just... I guess we can just use Blizzard again. Maybe we'll kill the Blizzard. Yep, there we go. We are fine. Sure, Aber's Reckoning. Game. It really did me like that. It really did me like that. You can't do anything meaningful. At least not without wasting a huge amount of SP. Level slash? Okay, cool. So Tressa can defend. And then I'll just have her whack him with an axe, make sure this guy is broken in particular. Olberic use... Actually, let's have Olberic break this guy, because he will heal up a decent amount of SP this way. Therian can use just steal SP, get some of that SP back. And Cyrus, just whack him with your staff. Paltry 1 damage. Love that. Just keep stealing back the SP, why not? And then I guess Tressa can use Trade Tempest just to make sure these guys die. Hopefully they will die. Fireball. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure we, just want to make sure that they died. Everyone gets a level up, so we're back up to full. Almost. There's probably a passageway back here. Yeah, what did I know? I'm so good at spotting these things. Get a silver-filled pouch, that is a pretty decent sell item, I think. So, and Tressa got a level up off that one. Alright. We are making pretty decent progress with the levels. I should probably give Cyrus a grape, or not a grape, a plum. Yeah, sure, we'll stick with that. Alright. I'm hoping that I don't have to fight many more of these stinking lizard men, because I feel like these battles are just dragging out because the stupid water bug guys, slayer bugs, just don't have many weaknesses that I can easily exploit. Okay. Ugh. I might just put on evasive maneuvers because this is starting to get annoying. Because these stupid bugs just take forever. It just takes forever to stinking, yeah, it's annoying. Anyway, it seems like that's the end of the dungeon right up there. $1,000. And then I'm going to save just once more. Although, actually, before I do that, there's probably treasure up here. Is there treasure to be had? There is, in fact, treasure to be had. Ooh. A lot of money. I feel like everything has been money. Oh, actually, these are new enemies. Some sort of rat bats.
My turn now.
Oh, vampire bat. Fortunately, these guys seem significantly weaker than the stupid slayer bugs. So we can at least, like, make it out. No, also, they're all weak to ice, so that'll make life a little bit easier.
Now, what next?
Sure. We'll do Trade Tempest. I really just want to try and sweep these dudes as much as I can. Yeah, this is easy. Easy, yo. They're also weak to swords, apparently. Sure, we'll just do Ice Wind. There we go, that was a good choice. Save some SP, you know? Olberic gets a level up, so we don't need to worry about his SP at all. And there's also another chest up there to make you think that you don't need to go down. Although I'm going to run back down before I give Therian an item in case we get encountered again. Which we probably will. Oh, apparently not. Okay, duly noted. I'm gonna... Alright, let's approach.
Olberic! Aces, what in the name of the gods are you doing here?
Let's deal with these first. We can talk later.
Fair enough. Olberic. Of all the...
How long has it been, Erhardt?
Long. Too long.
I need to...
That sounded close. Didn't think they'd venture this far. Those are the leaders of the Horde. If we slay them, the rest will be easy to disperse.
I'll take the right.
Then the left is mine. Be careful. These beasts are more cunning than they look. When they fight together, they are stronger than the sum of their parts.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Likewise, Olberic.
Alright, so we need to head up that way. Well, that was Erhardt. Interestingly enough. Yeah, we're pretty much good. Also, one thing I do have to say though, since all the chests were like filled with money, what do lizard men need money for? They're lizards. Do they have their own economy? Is that how that works?
There.
This must be one of the leaders. You stand to the fore as if you shield your minions. Even you have something to protect. Yet I have no one. You have Philip and his mom.
So Berg,
I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then when you come back, I'll be even stronger, and then maybe I could.
Fare thee well.
When you've done whatever it is you must do, pray come back and visit us. No matter how far your journey takes you, you'll always have a home here.
Now then.
Whatever happens, just give it everything you've got. We'll find out soon enough if that'll suffice.
Ugh.
Men, form the lines on this position. Let not one of those slavering fiends pass. May the gods guide your blade.
No.
I do have something to protect. As a knight, I could not protect my king, my realm, or my countrymen. But now, as a wandering sword, I have found many who need my strength. Knight of the realm or common vagabond, I am still a blade, no more and no less. I can protect the weak, the innocent, the kind.
Prepare yourself.
I shall not fail them this time. I shall be victorious. And so we have the Lizard Man King, the Lizard Emperor maybe? I don't know what this guy is called, I forget. Lizardman Chief. Okay, well he's weak to light. Duly noted. I'm just gonna use Analyze twice. He has 51,000 HP, but he's weak to Thunder, so that's good. That's all I need to know. He's also weak to Dagger. So I can actually just straight up spam that. Weak to Poison. And I actually looked this up. Poison deals 100%, or no, not 100%. 1/100th of the of a boss's health. And the reason why I did so much damage on the carrion guy or whatever in the last episode is because apparently I don't think he counts as a boss. Because to travelers it's 1/6 of the max health, and then also common enemies it's 1/6. So. Interestingly, it's a little bit different, but... Alright. Lizardman Chief is protected by one of his own. Okay, so we need to get through the basic guys before we can actually get into the good stuff and take out the Chief. We're figuring out, like, all of his weaknesses, though. Oh, okay. Dang. Sure. That works, I guess. Trade Tempest. Okay, what are you guys weak to, actually? You're 2,000, but you're weak to lances, okay. Okay, dang. We're gonna be like that, I see. We're gonna be like that. Unfortunately, the only AoE I have on... just have to hope that... Ah, that's unfortunate. It's okay, though. Tressa can actually just poke him with a stick. Therian can get, what's-his-face off the ground. Cyrus. Yeah. He's fine. He's fine. He was just taking a nap. He was just taking a little nap, you know? Sometimes it's just, you know, fighting is hard. You just have to kind of just sit yourself down, let yourself kind of just be calm, you know? No big deal. Alright, Ice? Well, we take out the weak guys, so nothing to be concerned. I'm going to actually be using HP Thief on this guy. Because Therian is a little low.
Here I go.
Is there anything I can do? I guess I can donate BP to Therian, sure.
For you.
That way on the next turn, because I'll break him this upcoming turn, because
My turn
Tressa
now.
can use Thunderbird.
Ready for a shot?
The heck did she just say? I couldn't quite hear her on my TV. Alright, and then I guess I can use just HP Thief again for right now. And then next turn I can use the big magics. Holy Light. Unfortunately, I wish Cyrus had enough to get the Thunder skill or whatever. I'm gonna poison him again with Olberic.
The battle is truly joy.
I'm not sure if... I don't know how much this will do. A little over 1,000, I'll take it. Then Therian can just use Lightning Blast. Double Zap, big Zaps. How much money do I have? Darn, not quite enough. I can do light-based damage though. That would be effective. And that was worth it. We can do that again because we had like 20,000. I think that only cost like 10. You know what? Let's give Olberic a plum. He kind of needs one. Armor Crush. Oh, that's an ouchies.
Let's do this.
Alright, I think he must be weak to swords. But we can still use an axe. Olberic, sword? Yeah, okay.
Out of my way.
And then Therian can use just, I guess, more HPT. Although, granted, I should probably be using the Zappy skill. Because that probably deals just more damage, period. Holy Light. Actually, yeah, we can just use Holy Light. And then Therian can break him on the next turn.
My turn.
Lightning Blast. Actually, I don't think that deals much more damage than the dagger skill, so that's something to keep in mind, I suppose. I guess we can heal wounds. I guess that works. Tressa can use Donate BP,
For you.
so that way Therian can max boost on the next turn. I guess just amputation or poison. I mean, yeah, it's like free 500 damage. Like, that's pretty good for an unboosted attack, you know? I wonder how much Aver's Reckoning will do.
Time to steal the show.
3,000. I think that's actually a little bit more than what the other thing does. You know, I'm just gonna keep the poison on. Can I collect on him? No. Then what the heck are you using all that stuff for? You know what? The heck with it. We're just gonna waste all of our money. Who cares? It's like 6,000 damage. Like, that's totally worth it. I guess Firestorm.
Out of my way.
Pathetic. Oh, at least we're down to like half health with him. Alright, Tressa, I guess, can just Thunderbird.
Ready for a shot?
The battle is truly joy.
Olberic should heal himself because he's not doing too hot. Just, I guess. Let me count. Yeah, we should be able. We'll be fine on the next turn. Because Cyrus can use light, Olberic can use an axe or a sword. Holy Light,
Sacred light to chase the darkness.
and then Olberic can whack him with a sword. That'll also heal a little bit of SP. Therian can use Steel
I
SP.
appreciate it. Really.
And then I guess Tressa can donate more BP.
Let's do this.
Use donate BP again.
For you.
BP bots, you know? That's what BP stands for, bot points, not boost points. What are you talking about? Amputation?
I shall cleave you in two.
2,000, I'll take it. I will take that. And then Aber's Reckoning.
Steal the show.
We're out of money, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to use something else. How much does Thunderbird do? Only 1,000? Eh. Could be worse, could be worse. Or, could be better, could be worse.
Chase the darkness.
Alright. This guy really isn't that threatening, not gonna lie.
What next?
Holy Light. And you steal SP. Yeah, once you start getting into kind of a pattern, it's pretty easy. I'm gonna do Lake Hole Trap, make sure he doesn't move first.
The battle is truly joy.
Olberic can just whack him with a sword.
Have at you.
Whack him with a sword again.
Out of my way.
And then Therian can use Steal SP again. Cyrus can just use Holy Light, I guess.
Sacred light to chase the darkness.
And then Tressa can use Donate BP once more.
For you.
Easy. Trade wins. I should have used Thunderbird. I'm an idiot. And then we'll just use Aber's Reckoning again. He's got to be close, because he, what, 25% of 5,000 is like, what, 12? Or like 1,200, or 12,000? We've been dealing pretty consistent damage since then. So he's got to be getting close.
No.
I will use First Aid on myself, though. And then I guess just Holy Light.
Sacred light to chase the
Die from the poison damage. Darn. I'm amazed that did not kill anyone. Sure. Great. Lovely. It's because he just evenly distributed it to everyone, so there's nothing to be concerned about.
I appreciate it. Really.
Alright, I think one more round of this will be good.
Have at you.
Use First Aid on myself, I guess. Tressa, Lake Hole Trap.
Stop right
This is why Lake Hole Trap is so good. It's so broken. It's so good. Alright, let's do Lightning Blast.
No.
Olberic can whack him twice with the sword.
what to do.
And then Tressa can just use, I guess, Thunderbird.
For a shot?
Okay, sure. It's kind of lame,
Time to
but
close up shop.
okay. If it works, it works, and Therian is just barely gypped of a level up by like 15 EXP points. Okay. I'm thinking about it, I'm like, does that stand for experience points? Or is EXP the abbreviation? But I think EXP is the abbreviation for experience. The P doesn't stand for points. So it's not like I'm saying experience points. Right? Anyway. We got a Lizard King's Axe. I think that's actually a pretty decent weapon. It is done. I should find Erhardt. Speak with Erhardt. Okay, he's just down here. Hopefully they disabled the monsters.
You slew yours too, I see.
Aye.
Without the leaders, the pack should soon descend into chaos and confusion. It will be easy enough to chase them off at our leisure.
Good.
So, Olberic, how did you find me?
Gustav told me.
Ha! That's so. How was the scoundrel? Still in one piece?
He was well, fighting for his keep. He told me about Grind, your hometown.
Sounds like you had a grand old chat. Did he tell you about the soldiers who burned it to the ground? Tough world, this, for a young lad without a home. When the band of sellswords picked me up, I was grateful for it. And when the boss told me he wanted my help to bring down Hornburg, well, suffice to say he didn't need to ask twice.
You wanted revenge.
Aye, against the king who did naught, as the only home I'd ever known was reduced to ash and rubble. Even at the end, as the flames licked the roof beams of their homes, my family, my friends believed the king would save them. I swore then and there I would never forgive King Alfred. That he'd pay for what he'd done. Or not done, as it were. And so I came to Hornburg and became a knight. Served my commanders faithfully. Worked my way up in the ranks. But then, you know that story, don't you?
All the while, biding your time to that final battle.
Delivered my revenge at the point of my blade, even as the king looked into my eyes.
His Majesty was a courageous man.
He was that. Till the last, he never stopped fighting for his people. And I, with a single blow, I killed him in the name of vengeance. Spilt his blood on the soil of his realm. I thought it would set me free. Free from the anguish, the pain, the despair. But it gave me nothing. No release, no triumph. Only a hollowness, a cold, empty void where my rage once burned. As I searched for something to hold on to, the memories that came to me were not of my lost home, but of the years I'd spent as a knight, with my brothers in arms, with you.
Did you regret it?
Regret it? Aye, I certainly did. I regretted living a lie for all those years in the name of vengeance. And yet, though they were a lie, a strange thing, isn't it? The memories of those days are as real as anything I have. Those days in Hornburg, the barracks, the proving grounds, the jousting lists. But anyhow, we disbanded after that and went our separate ways. We'd accomplished our aim, but were left homeless, masterless. My wanderings brought me to Wellspring, a town like 100 others I'd seen before.
And yet you stayed, and now protect its people from harm.
Aye.
All right, we have to challenge. We have to challenge Erhardt to a duel. So this is kind of random.
Draw your blade, Erhardt.
You don't have to do this, Olberic.
I can end it for you. All of it. Your anger, your pain, your regret. This lie your life has become. I'll cut you down and give you the peace you seek. My king dead, and my countrymen. What did that make me, who had sworn my very life to protect them? For what did I wield my sword? Gods, how many years did that question plague me? But at long last, I understood. I never lost my worth. Like you, I bear my sword so that I may protect others. Erhardt, I cannot stand here and pretend to understand what caused you to do as you did. And though I search my heart, I find no room there for forgiveness. I find only... I should have bested you that day. Victory should have been mine. Then, and only then, could I have saved our liege, and you, from the monster you would become. Hear me, Erhardt. This time, I will not lose. Draw your weapon, Erhardt. For warriors such as us, there is no other way.
I could tell you to learn from my mistakes, but then, what right have I? Nay, we'll do it your way. No holding back. Eh, old friend?
I would not have it any other way.
So be it.
In victory, truth! I will not...
So, now we get to fight Erhardt, and this is an actual challenge thing, just between Olberic and
my way.
Erhardt, so we don't get any allies.
Now then.
In hindsight, maybe I should have picked something else. Is he weak to spears? No, he's not weak to spears, that's unfortunate.
Shall be mine.
Can I poison him? He's immune to poison, that's great. I wasted all that BP for nothing. Ouch. Okay, time to heal.
Shall be healed.
Also, I do have to say, this looks kind of silly. This looks kind of silly where it's just Olberic with the giant Erhardt. I mean, granted, it's fairly straightforward. I don't think there's really any risk as long as you're healing yourself. You're only in a pickle if you run out of healing items and stuff. But we should have plenty, because I haven't used any of the medium ones, and we had like a pretty decent reserve for those. Alright, I'm gonna just Bazonga heal myself. Use first aid, and then I'm gonna use another BP point to break him, and then triple. Very simple, and then we can just cross-strike him. 2,000 damage.
How about you?
Nowhere close to half yet, unfortunately.
How about you?
Attack him. Blazing stance. I guess we must have gotten him down to half health. Alright, cool. It's kind of a lame fight, not gonna lie. Just whacking him with swords. It's a good thing he's weak to swords, otherwise this would be kind of a lame sword fight, so I wouldn't be using swords. Blazing Blade. Oh. Is that a reference to He is also weak to ice. That is duly noted.
No.
Let's just use Stout Wall. Blazing Stance improved.
Victory.
What do you mean improved? Ouch. Okay, this is actually starting to hurt just a little bit. You know what, I'm just gonna use a
How
grape.
about this?
Cool.
Mercy. Witchery.
Oh man, he persisted the status.
Mercy. Witchery.
Please, dude, let me boost. Ugh. They're just making me move slower. I don't even have the stinking healing skill. This is annoying.
How about this?
I should have used the healing move, the healing skill. Dude! Please! Like, can you just not?
How about you?
First aid. I don't really have much commentary for this because he's just like, this is just like, I'm literally just whacking with a sword. Can't boost. Thank you, Erhardt. Why are you like this? Like, why are you like this, my dude? Just use
How
another
about
grape.
this?
Just heals more. And I can't boost, so it's just like, he's dealing like 500, so like, I heal, and then I attack, and then I have to heal again. It's just like, yeah, it's just not worth it. Just use the items. Just use the items, and I can recover my SPs slowly but surely. Dude, I just recovered from the stinking... Dude, you're really gonna be like this? You're a horrible friend, you know that, dude? Just forcibly making me do this over and over again. And look, even on my boosted turn, I can't boost. I should be able to withstand one more attack, so I think I'll be fine. I hope. Please don't pull out some tomfoolery.
Mercy. Witchery.
Don't like that.
How about this?
Okay. Will I be able to boost sometime soon, please? Don't you dare use Bling Bling again. Oh, come on! Dude, just please. Can you give me just a second to just like so I can actually like whack you with a strong move? Like this isn't even hard. It's just like he keeps spamming the stupid blazing skill, so I can't hit him with more than one move at a turn because he keeps stealing my boosting. And even if I like removed the stinking the boost status or the terror status, whatever it's called, like I would just end up being like doing the exact same thing. Oh, thank God. He would just use it again and it would have been worthless. I needed the rehabilitate skill so that way I wouldn't be forcibly stun locked, basically.
I yield. 'Tis a strange thing. Though I fought with all my strength, it was as if you were protected by a greater power. And yet, for the first time in as long as I can remember, I regret nothing.
Aye. Tell me one thing, Erhardt. Who was he? The leader of your little band? The man who plotted Hornburg's fall?
Olberic, leave it be.
He brought down an entire kingdom. Our kingdom. Who knows what such a man is plotting now? Nay, such a fiend is too dangerous for this world. I will stop him. I must.
This is the cause you found.
Just so.
The man's name is Werner.
Where can I find him?
After the fall of Hornburg, he set off for Riverford. After that, the gods only know what became of him.
That's all I need to know. Men like that leave a trail, whether they mean to or not.
Reckon they do. Until someone stops them in their tracks.
You're alive! And Lord Erhardt?
See for yourself.
Took some doing, but we slew the leaders of the Horde. Once your men finish off the stragglers, you'll have nothing more to fear from that nest.
Did you hear that, lads? Erhardt slew their leaders!
Couldn't have done it had Olberic not shown up in the nick of time.
The two greatest knights of a lost realm fighting side by side? Hang me if it ain't like a storybook.
You have our undying gratitude, Sir Olberic.
I do not warrant it. What I did was for myself. And now the time has come for me to seek out a new cause in another place.
Olberic,
You would remain here. I know.
I'm sorry.
Do not be.
But before you go, let me say one more thing. If you mean to go up against Werner, watch your back.
How so?
I've never seen anyone swing a blade like he does. It's more than just strength and skill. There's something about him that strikes fear into men's hearts. You are stronger now, Olberic. Stronger than me, I dare say. If your will is strong, you are doubtless the measure of him. But make no mistake, you would be well advised to fear him.
Coming from you, Erhardt, that is warning indeed. I will heed your words. And now I must go. When this is over, mayhap we shall meet again.
I look forward to that day, old friend.
And so did Olberic leave Wellspring behind him. For too long he had forgotten a simple truth. He wields his sword to protect the people, and that means he cannot let the mortal foe of Hornburg roam free. And so he set off for Riverford, where his long journey may at long last come to an end. Right, fortunately, ooh, travel banter. You know, now that I think about it, there wasn't any travel banter, was there, except for Cyrus. Because Therian didn't have any travel banter. Weird. You look pleased. I'm happy that you and Erhardt made up. Now you're comrades in arms again. It was a long road to reach such a point. But fighters are straightforward men, and they understand each other. Crossing swords just once can tell me more about another than 1,000 words. Wow, that sounds incredible. If you're interested in my world, I could teach you a little fencing. Really? I'd love to be your apprentice. I'll be the best pupil you ever had, Sir Olberic. I promise you won't regret this. I'm male ready. Oh, Philbrick's got some competition. Oh, so apparently we can have multiple travel banters at the end in the same point. So, you've had your chat with him. Satisfied now? Satisfied? I would not say that. But I have found acceptance. Erhardt slew the king, but how I choose to live my life is up to me. Uh-huh. Does my heart soar? Have my troubles vanished? Nay. But I do see things more clearly now. I see what I need in order to wield my sword with a conscience clear. Never really gave much thought to what I do. I steal to live, simple as that. I get why you live the way you do, but that lifestyle's just not for me. Likewise, I could not do what you do. However, I understand the choices that you make. You know, I never thought I'd see the day I'd be talking to a guy like you. I suppose that's the beauty of going on a journey like this. Alright, that's all the travel banter we have. Is there like a chest or something down here? Oh wait, Southern Wellspring Sands, that's not where we want to go. But yeah, we need to take a nap first. We are not doing too hot, but we did make, we lost like half our money because I kept spending it, but, I think that's going to be it for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing, or leave a comment, whatever feels good for you. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will probably be going elsewhere. I'm not entirely sure. Frankly, we might be going back to Victor's Hollow, because Tressa is level 32, and that's actually pretty close to where she needs to be, and everyone else is pretty severely underleveled. Like, even Cyrus is like a good 11 levels below where he needs to be. So, I might have to throw Alphen into the party, so, like, it's tough. It really is kind of tough making sure everyone's adequately leveled. And just organizing the party so you're not leaving one person behind too much, but at the same time letting everyone grow. It's kind of a tough juggling act, but I think thus far I've made it work. But yeah, that's going to be it. I will see you guys in the next episode.